All right, here we are in lovely High River, Alberta. And I've got Stephen here, our project manager for this amazing project. We just want to give you a little bit of a backstory of some of the challenges that we ran into. Actually, the first day, Stephen, that we showed up with this project and the client wanted a 3-stop elevator, we knew we had some things to overcome.
Well, you're exactly right, Paul. The clients were very particular on making sure that this was not going to be an interruptus to their beautiful home.
Indeed. In fact, one of the first things that we heard from them is they cannot mess with the aesthetic of this home. And so one of the big things that you and I both realized the first day is we had some issues right here. So we're in the basement right now. We have a 3-stop elevator. To get through 3 floors and line them up, we had an amazing turn of events here where a closet, an office, and this footprint presented itself aligned. How often does that happen?
Yeah, one of the first things we had to look for was a full support wall that we weren't going to interrupt. Otherwise, it would have been of an extraordinary expense to have changed it up.
When we came here, first of all, we had a primary plenum. If you look up here, you can see the terminated plenum that we have up here and the redirect that had to happen.
There's 2 other things. There was a hub of electrical that was coming across here, and of course there was water lines. So all 3.
The perfect storm, as it were.
It was, but we expected it. We actually recommended to the client to expect it as well.
Right. So you can see if you look up here, there's what's called LVLs. So we had to cut, basically we're snipping out a whole section of floor on 2 floors, and we have to now redirect all that weight transfer.
Yeah, re-support it.
All of that. So these beams had to go all the way through to that beam, all the way up on these 3 floors. And of course, that all had to be engineered. So here we are on the top floor, and as you can see again, the sight line of the railing, the staircase, and the aesthetic was so important to them. So when the elevator is up in the up position, as we'll see shortly, it looks amazing.
The stilts allows the subset here. This was an original double bifold 48-inch linen closet.
Yeah.
And for it now to be gorgeously positioned, didn't interrupt with their double doors. Quite important for them to get their king bed out of there, but it turned out like they envisioned.
Yeah, and I mean, you just showed something else here, Stephen. This floor has a 600-pound rating.
I've got up in the morning and I'm beckoning the elevator. I don't know if it's in the basement. Oh,
there you go.
Here comes the elevator. It lifts the top lid.
And here it comes up.
Your chariot has arrived.
Yes. I was so pleased with this elevator shaft. The shaft becomes the floor. Kudos to 101 Mobility and their team over there. Obviously, Stilts is the manufacturer. Have to give kudos to them for coming up with a great product. All 3 floors now fully accessible. Laundry, canned goods, grandkids, whatever it happens to be, full access. Thank you for watching. Hopefully this backstory was helpful to all of you. But there you go, the Stilts elevator at its finest.